Good day, doctor. My name is Gayatri, daughter of Apparao. My matrix number is 288850, and today I'm going to present about the objective of the business plan. So the first module before starting a business is to identify the objective of this business plan. Okay, it's very important for a new company like 1,000 Steps Sdn Bhd, as it may help us to maintain our business longer in the Malaysia market. So the objectives is of doing this business is to evaluate the project viability and the growth potential. Okay, each business organization will use company's information and business plan to meet their goal. Objectives of doing this business plan, okay, is actually to act as a guideline for the management of the proposed business. Okay, the business plan is meaningful as a guideline for the management of the proposed business day-to-day management process, marketing plans, financial forecast, most importantly. So moreover, it also controls a role in allocating the resources effectively so the business organization reaches the goal, their needs. And the next one, I would like to present about the company or business values. The name of our company is 1,000 Steps Sdn Bhd, and it is located at Changlon, Kedah. The location is strategic place and everyone can access our business daily. Since the location is strategic, it will boost our business to be a successful business. And the date of this business commencement is 1st January 2022, same as the company is entitled to commence the business. Okay, the nature of the product is currently we offer various kinds of sports shoes that are designed to be worn for sports, exercising or recreational activities. This store, okay, this shoe store is primarily engaged in the retail sale of all kind of new shoes. Okay, these establishments are also licensed to sell shoes care product.
Hi, my name is Nabila Najwa binti Zakaria and my matric number is 288215. Now I'm going to continue with number 2, which is business summary. 2.1 business background. So here is our business background. Our name of our business is 1,000 Steps, which is located in Changlon, Kedah. We are selling sports shoes and we started our business last year on 1st January. Purpose of the business. So in 1,000 Steps, there are 3 main points, which is the first one is the purpose of 1,000 business steps is to make sure to maintain the quality and reach the ISO standards. The second one, the purpose of 1,000 Steps is to establish brand awareness, recognition and image to the public. It is because the 1,000 Steps is a new venture in the market which is lack of awareness. And the third one is 1,000 Steps need to control the quality to ensure customer satisfaction after they purchase shoes from 1,000 Steps. We also cares about service and the relationship between customer and also supplier. We try to provide the best service as we can and hope that we can gain a positive mindset to customer and let them feel great about our product. For management team, our CEO or founder is Nur Ain Fatina binti Kamaruddin. We also have 3 vice president in marketing, operations and finance. For vice president in marketing is Nurul Shahira binti Mior Azizi, and vice president for operation is Nabila Najwa binti Zakaria, and the last one is vice president for finance, which is Gayatri anak perempuan Apparao. We also have staff that work in each department. Vision and mission. Our vision is to empower athletes by bringing inspiration and innovation to each of them. Our mission is to be the top local sports brand in Malaysia and provide customer with the top goods. Additionally, we aim to provide the greatest customer and business experience.
Hi, my name is Sarah Fatina binti Kamaruddin and my matric number is 288668. I want to continue to present about market segmentation. There are 4 variables for market segmentation. First is demographic variables, second is geographic variables, third is behavioristic variables, and the last one is psychographic variables. For the first one, we have demographic variables. Our company applies demographic variables to target individuals based on their age, life stage, gender, occupation, and generation. Our company generally targets clients between the ages of 50 to 40. The company caters to both male and female athletes and is focusing more on tweens and teenagers to generate long-term brand loyalty. 1,000 Steps targets this market with advertising campaign highlighting young adults aspiring to be like their sport idols. Our company has recently developed a number of women's lines in focusing on the rising women's market. Currently, women's product sales account for only 20% of our revenue, but this figure is predicted to rise dramatically in the future years. Our company does not target consumers based on race, ethnicity, religion, or social class. However, given the high price of the company's product, it does use the income and education as targeting variables. Second, we have geographic variables. Our company uses geographic variables to market by country, region, city, and population density differently. For example, in Chanlin Kedah, our company focuses on university athletes and schools such as University Utara Malaysia by creating and using many advertisement and marketing campaigns about football and sport products that use athletes specifically for that sport. However, sport vary by geographic region. Thus, you won't find cricket or baseball advertising in Chanlin. Instead, you are more likely to watch soccer, in which our company promotes its product through soccer stars. Third, we have behavioristic variables. Our company occasionally highlights specific product features, and the corporation is more concerned with how its product makes customers feel. Our benefit expectation for the company product is you are an athlete, a 1,000-step product make you feel athletic. In addition, with behavioral segmentation, a 1,000 steps seeks to build customer loyalty. When customers develop loyal behavior towards a specific company, the company reaps the rewards by accruing incremental sales and market share. In such a competitive market like our company participates in, it is important to gain and retain consumer loyalty. Therefore, by providing consumer with quality, choice, and innovation, the company excels in this realm. The last one, we have psychographic variables. Our company using psychographic variables to target people with particular lifestyle and personalities. Our company must target those that appreciate sport in order to effectively enhance these variables. Sports, whether play, watch, or just discuss, shape people's personalities and lifestyle. 1,000-step making effort by targeting and creating a feeling that transcends the product. Our company fosters an attitude, which is develop a lifestyle. We are having events such as 1,000-step run with me, sport improvement clinics, social media contests, and athletic, also with non-athletic endorsements, go a long way to create community and feeling of belonging to the 1,000-step family. Next, we move to market needs. First, we have competition in the industry. As the number of competitors and comparable goods and services offered by a corporation grows, so does its powers. Suppliers and customers will look into a competitor that can offer them a better deal or lower rates. When there is little competition, a corporation has more negotiating power and can raise prices to increase sales and profits. Therefore, when it comes to our line in business, there are numerous stores that sell shoes similar to us. Even though their design differs from ours, they are regarded as a competitor because they fall into the same category as a shoe store. In order to compete in this environment, our company offers our products and service at a reasonable price to UM students and Chanlin residents. This will enable them to pay for our product and services with less financial stress. In addition, our business also even ran advertisement to market itself. This will guarantee that all of the university and Chanlin residents will know about our business. Advertising is a very beneficial marketing that can significantly increase our revenue. We move to potential of new entrants into an industry. The force of new market entrants has an effect on a company's power as well. The faster and cheaper it is for a rival to enter and become a viable rival, the more vulnerable an established company's position becomes. It is ideal for existing business in industry with high entry barriers because it allows them to change higher prices and negotiate better terms. The shoe market has a moderate entry barrier because, aside from the rental fee, operating costs are not prohibitively expensive. It is not difficult to enter the market because the capital requirement is reasonable. Because there is a low barrier to entry, our company chooses to price our products high enough that people will buy them while still generating a sizable profit after costs were deducted. Next, we have power of supplies. The next component discovers how quickly suppliers can raise input costs. The number of suppliers of an item or service, the degree to which these inputs are unique, and the cost to a corporation of switching providers all have an impact on it. In an industry with fewer suppliers, a company would be more reliant on a single supplier. As a result, the supplier is in a stronger position and can raise input costs while negotiating additional trade benefits. When there are numerous suppliers or low switching costs between competing suppliers, a business can keep its input costs low and increase its profits. In Pekan Chalun, there are several suppliers who provide the inputs needed to run a shoe business. As a result, supplier influence is limited and their chances of selling their supply at a premium are slim. Therefore, unless there are only a few vendors in the market, the cost of purchasing the materials to make our shoes will be low. In order to profit, the supplier will raise their input costs. The last one, we will have power of customer. This power of customer is the customer ability to influence price reductions. It is influenced by the number and value of a company's purchases or customer, as well as the cost of a company finding new markets or consumer for its goods. Because the client base is smaller and more powerful, each customer has more bargaining power to negotiate lower prices and better deals. It will be easy for a company with a large number of small, independent clients to raise prices and increase profitability. Customers will be plentiful because our business is located in Pekan Chalun, which is a popular destination for both UM students and locals. Furthermore, our shoes are reasonably priced. This is due to the fact that the majority of customers will choose products with lower prices. As a result, the customer ability to bargain for a lower price for the shoes will be limited because the price of our shoe is reasonable and affordable to them. All the item is related to the SWOT analysis.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahira binti Azizi and my metric number is 288043. And I will present for the strategy and implementation summary. For the first one is marketing strategy. For marketing strategy, we have three elements. First, product. Second, pricing. And the third one is place. First, product. 1000 Steps offer various types of sports shoes for all age group of people. Our products are specially made for all sport activities such as running, hiking, cycling, and other sports and outdoor activities. It is also suitable for everyday wear because we provide the comfiest shoes to make sure that every type of foot can wear and be able to walk comfortably. Next, pricing. The type of products to be marketed will affect the price of a product. 1000 Steps pricing strategy is considered to be more competitive than other retailer shoes. The pricing is based on the basis of targeted customers. We want to attract our customers to be willing to pay more dollar for quality products. That is the reason we choose cost-based or value-based pricing other than our competitors which offer low prices. Other than that, place or distribution. After taking this into consideration, we decided to open our business in Changlun, Kedah, as it is the strategic place in the area. It is located near the residential area of university students as it is in the middle of the city. We take this as our opportunity to be acknowledged among university students as a sport shoes is one of their essential. Our long-term plan is to expand our business and open more stores to reach targeted customers and potential buyers. Next, sales forecast and strategy. Annual sales growth of up to 6% over the next 1 year as part of its 1-year strategic expansion plan. We are confident that our business will be able to continue posting double-digit growth despite a slowdown in the retail market, as it will be supported by the opening more stores, expanding in-house brands, as well as debuting a new website. We want to keep Malaysia fit and active by making sports available for all. For the next 1 year, we plan to expand our business as well as launching various new types of sports shoes for more options for our customers to choose. For the first quarter, we assume of selling 800 units of shoes and it will be decreasing to 600 and 500 units respectively for the next 2 quarters. However, on the third quarter, we estimate our sales unit will be increasing to 700 units and we will get a total sales for the first quarter is 156,000. That's all from me. Thank you.
The first one, sales budget. So we use the sales unit, okay, per unit price is RM60, and for the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, we use the amount and we times with the unit price to get the sales revenue. And the next one, for the production budget, for the business inventory policy, 1,000 steps Sendirian Berhad maintain an ending inventory of finished goods of 6% of budgeted sales in units for the current period. So the beginning inventory for first quarter for the year is 20 units. So we use the 20 units for each quarter and we have calculated the production units. And the next one, for the raw materials purchases budget for the business inventory policies, 1,000 step maintains an ending inventory of materials which is equal to 10% of the next quarter production units. The ending inventory for the quarter 4 is assumed to be 160 pounds. The beginning inventory for each quarter equal to 10% of the current quarter's production needs. Each shoe creation requires a total 5 pounds of raw materials such as leather, rubber, textiles and etc. at average cost of RM1. So using all these requirements, we have created the cost of purchases. Meanwhile, for the manufacturing overhead cost budget, 1,000 steps Sendirian Berhad uses the variable overhead cost which is RM2 per unit, and the fixed manufacturing cost overhead cost is RM2000 per quarter. So each quarter the fixed manufacturing overhead is 2000, and using all these elements we have calculated the total manufacturing overhead. However, when it comes to cost of goods sold budget, we have to use all the budgeted amounts that we have previously accomplished, which is the direct materials, direct labor, variable overhead, fixed manufacturing overhead, in order to calculate the manufacturing cost per unit. After using that, we have budgeted the unit manufacturing cost per unit is 11 ringgit 20 cent, and using the budgeted sales in unit to compute the cost of goods sold. So using that manufacturing cost per unit, we have total up with the sales and we have calculated the cost of goods sold. And coming to the part selling and administrative expenses budgeted, okay, the business selling and administrative their policies, their variable expenses is 3% of sales revenue for that period, and the fixed administrative expenses are 4,000 per quarter. So they have used the 3% and counted the variable and selling expenses. After that, they have brought up down to the budgeted amount with the sales revenue, variable expenses and fixed administrative expenses. They have calculated the whole thing and calculated the total of selling and administrative expenses. And coming to the financial plan, in order to start up, we always start up with the break-even analysis using the equation method. So we have to take the sales amount per unit and we have to times the amount per unit to get the total and minus with the variable expenses in order to get the contribution margin. Following up with the minusing with the fixed expenses, you will get the net operating income. And to get the break-even point in unit, the sales have to the sales equals to variable expenses plus fixed expenses plus profit. So hereby we will get the sales in units, and moreover we have to find the break-even point in ringgit also. So sales equals to variable expenses plus fixed expenses. This equation will give us the ability to find the sales.
Next, I will explain about projected profit and loss. For projected profit and loss, we will deduct sales revenue with the cost of goods sold and we will gain the gross margin. For example, for the quarter 1, we have sales revenue for 48,000 and minus with the cost of goods sold 8,960, then the gross margin is 39,040. And then we will minus with variable selling expenses and also fixed administrative expenses to get the budgeted operating income, which is 33,600. Therefore, for the quarter 2 is 24,200, quarter 3 is 19,400, and the last one for the quarter 4 is 28,900.
For the first quarter, we assume of selling 800 units of shoes and it will be decreasing to 600 and 500 units respectively for the next 2 quarters. However, on the third quarter, we estimate our sales unit will be increasing to 700 units and we will get a total sales for the first quarter is 156,000. That's all from me. Thank you. cash payment budget. Cash budget policy is all raw materials purchased during the quarter are paid in cash. Direct labor, manufacturing overhead, and selling and administrative costs are paid during the quarter incurred. As a result, 1,000 staff will have to pay a total of 34,474 ringgit Malaysia for the year. And the last one is cash budget. Cash budget policy. 1,000 staff need to maintain a minimum cash balance of 50,000 per quarter. It is to make sure that we can reduce the risk of our company defaulting on a loan. Moreover, it is to make sure that the amount of minimum cash is exceed the amount of expenses and purchases. The beginning of the cash balance for the first quarter is 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. As a result, 1,000 staff will have ending cash balance a total of 233,386 ringgit Malaysia for the year. That's all from me. Thank you.
Financial plan, the projected balance sheet. For current asset, we have cash, account receivables, raw material inventory, and finished good inventory. And for non-current asset, we have right-of-use assets and also other assets. For current liabilities, we have account payable, not payable, and short-term borrowing. And we have non-current liability, which is long-term liabilities. Our owner's equity is shareholders' equity and also retained earning. We have a total with 284,027 ringgit.
And the last one will be the business ratios. We have included all the amount into all these formulas, and the first one will be return on equity, which is the net profit before tax dividing by the net equity, and you will get the return on equity. And the second one will be the current ratio, is the current assets dividing by the current liabilities in order to get the current ratio. The third one will be the quick ratio, the current asset minusing the inventory and dividing by the current liabilities in order to get the quick ratio. And the last one will be debt to equity, which is the total liabilities dividing by the net equity, and we will get the total amount of debt to equity. Thank you.